Hello everyone, and welcome to today's RPG video. This is a video, not a stream. So that's cool. There's a reason for this. I don't know what's going to be talked about, or it will make for interesting content, so it's a video. That's what you're going to get. If it's uploaded, then some of it is, I guess. There was a thing recently regarding the structure and strengths of Guardians and stuff, and how making a structure and stuff, which was talked about in the last video, I believe. That went through, and a bunch of leaders today are having a meeting about it. The ones that were voted through the Discord and stuff. I am Scoutmaster, so that's cool. And I'll be joined by a bunch of other people: Wolf, Vidi, Bo, Mead, Maeve, maybe Hate, maybe Anna, maybe Joey. That'll be fun. So, yeah, I'm going to pause this and I'll unpause once I get to it.
You are okay.
Oh,
It was
welcome in. A very big table.
Fancy.
Oh, there they go.
Thank you. Thought you were about to scoot over by one. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I will.
It's like,
No.
wow. They just scooted towards you. It's like, all right, going away.
You know what? You're so right. Let me just...
Uh-huh.
Yonk me.
Okay, well, now I'm putting this in screenshots. Hold on.
Hi.
This is so adorable.
There's a little double. That's a grown-ass woman.
There's a
That
bird in
is?
front of me.
What's the issue?
I just feel like some...
Hello.
Why is there a bird in front? What? Huh? What's happening? Oh, yeah.
No, I have a different kind of bird in front of me.
Oh. Oh, that kind of... Okay.
Oh, I totally forgot something. Hold on. Be right back.
I'm too tired for this.
Okay.
I'm better asleep.
Sleep is quite important for cognitive function. I highly recommend you get a suitable.
That it is, yeah.
I know, I was
Hello.
up a little late last night. I was handling some personal matters.
Fashionably late.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Well, Anna, are you fashionable?
Are you fashionable, Honor?
Actually, yes.
Myself,
Oh my God.
Wolf, Vidi,
My God.
Phi, and Mead are all fashionable right now. So how
Well,
fashionable are you, Otter?
Well, let me load in. Let me see if it works, actually.
I meant to
Oh,
log on earlier and get
yeah.
all this. Oh, God.
Where are we? Where are we dropping?
Town hall left to the left side from spawn.
I got a better idea.
That works,
Question
too.
the wolf.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm on the table now. And now I'm not.
Dang, sending a request to Wolf. I see how it is.
Oh my god.
Look very fancy.
Very fancy, very fancy.
Ooh, I like yours.
Thank you.
I like the bright colors. I've always liked
Yo.
the colors.
Apparently, Pav said I wear too much black.
I don't look like he works at
Ah.
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
It's swag.
What was it?
No, it's fine.
Said you
so
look like a wizard.
Okay, look to your left again. It's funny when your eyes do that.
I quickly put this together.
Okay, I am now fashionably late, and
Hello.
I brought stuff.
And
I'm the one
things?
who's fashionably late. You're just late.
Cookies.
That's pretty swooky.
I do like cookies, though.
I need this actually.
Wait, I don't want to sit here. Why am I sitting by myself?
Why aren't you sitting here?
Yeah. I just don't like sitting at this angle. You ever, like, do
Oh,
that?
that's fair.
You ever
This
do
is
that when
like-
there's, like, a table like this and you're like, no, I have to sit on a specific side or otherwise my brain will have an aneurysm?
Oh, yeah.
Well, joke's on you guys. I'm next to the fire. Ha ha ha. It's actually kind of hard moving.
This is
Okay.
a
now I feel
very
little less.
big table.
Maybe we should have made it smaller.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, we could move to the bunker, but, like,
That's too. I'm going to get claustrophobic.
That's too
if I get in
You
claustrophobic.
can't
there.
move to
yeah.
the table. Okay, this is terrible. I didn't know.
need to be able to see people.
Oh, you're so right. Hold on.
Alright. Thank you all for coming to this meeting. I brought this together so that I could, like, answer any questions that may be needed on specifics on what each department's job is. Obviously, if you didn't have some knowledgement on what it was or didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't have applied or been voted for it in the first place. So I'm sure you all have a basic understanding. But I wanted to make sure that everyone knew exactly what their jobs are and to answer any questions that may be had. Vexlin unfortunately couldn't join today. They had some preconceived commitments that they had to attend to. However, they did send me a note to read off for this meeting. So I can do that unless anyone has any questions first.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We get bathroom breaks during this meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if you need to go to the bathroom,
Do
you
you
could
need to
just
go
say
piss?
that. You need to go to the bathroom?
Right now, no, but someone should message me saying they do.
Okay.
I'm not putting.
Anyway.
I'm not putting names. Not putting when people putting names. What? So what does Vex say?
So, let me pull up Vex's note real quick. Alright. Good afternoon, Guardian Council of Oakheart. I am terribly sorry I can't make it today. Prior commitments and such, can't miss them, you understand. Anywho, I am not a prophet, so I can't guess what'll be talked about during the meeting after this recording ends, and you all stop listening to it. So, I figured I'd just note a few things I think are worthwhile for you all to consider during the meeting. Number 1, across Oakheart, several Legion bunkers from the era of Zal still exist and are fully functional to some degree. Using them should be an effort we very much consider. 2, improving the Nether Highway. Now, this one may not seem useful, but if we have a more safe, efficient way to get around the Nether, it makes an overworld movement much faster and more efficient. 3, I'm in active communication with a few different people to get us a proper building constructed, as positionally I feel we like being separate from the new Arcadia hierarchy, as well as the wider group Guardian group will allow us to function possibly more effectively. overall, I'm sure you all will have a productive meeting, and someone will record it or write notes so I can catch it after. Good luck to you all, and have a good first meeting. Ad Astra Paraspera. I probably butchered that pronunciation. Anyway. I can also send the link so you guys can read over the note.
Yes, please.
Hell yeah.
Now, I agree that all of these things need to be thought of, especially the bunkers. Who technically owns those?
Technically,
Legion does.
yeah.
So, Angel,
They are
or
Legion.
just the Legion in general?
Angel would be
well,
your go-to.
yes, exactly.
I can go talk to Angel about acquiring those under our jurisdiction, and then we can start turning those into evacuation bunkers for towns. Because essentially, one near most major towns, so we could set those up to be evacuation sites.
Right. And I think adding to them would also be good,
Well, yeah,
because
that would be adding to them. That would be a part of that process.
yeah, they are very small from what I saw last time I was checking them out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I will work on looking at them, each one individually, deciding what we need in all of them, and making a requisition request.
Alright. As for...
Sorry, I was going to ask, as for the Nether Highway, would we look to the supplier for essentially looking on the ice, or would we want to collaborate that as a team?
I mean, we can collaborate that as a team, but Honor, if you could try to find the best people for gathering ice, that would be beneficial.
Alright.
Speaking of finding the best
know many people who gather ice,
Hmm.
but if I can't find anybody, I'll go find some.
No,
Hello.
that's fair.
Oh, well.
That one.
So-
That one next to you.
Worst comes to worst, we could also fund the project. I will supply some of my own cash to possibly pay people to gather ice.
Right. Speaking of, this is if you would like to have the forms that everyone filled out on their strength, I can pass them about and give everyone those out of character. If you could DM me your email so that I can give you access to it, that'd be wonderful if you feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Raid. Well, you probably already know my last name.
I know I've been told it before. I can't remember what it is.
Well, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah,
So
email.
shocking. You're
Do
not
not
gonna be ready
say
for
your-
my email.
Holy shit! It's so
Don't judge my
complicated.
email.
Mine's just first name, last name at gmail.com.
Mine's just
Fucking-
Vidiaphae@gmail.com. That's the joke.
Yeah, they get the Vidiaphae.
Well, Connor, don't say yours out loud. Spy's recording.
Oh yeah. That'd be going.
So anyways, my name is
No,
Robert
no.
Rodriguez at gmail.com.
You are not Hispanic. Shut your ass up. You are not a Rodriguez.
Motherfucker, who are you to say if I am or not?
Me, my Hispanic ass.
And if I told you I had Hispanic names in my lineage? Shut the fuck up.
Send me your ancestry.com.
I've actually tried, but their website's ass. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it really
Anyways.
is.
It's mostly German though, so don't worry. You're safe.
Why am I not surprised?
Anyways.
Krista has the fiance.
How's the wife?
How's the fiance as they're sitting right next to each other?
He's
Hello.
he's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Also,
expect anything
Rune-
less?
I would love to. I just want to say I love Niles Webley's response. Wonderful.
Actually,
All right,
question. Does anyone
Hmm.
know where Hate is?
Probably at work.
He unfortunately I don't believe can make it today.
Uh,
Probably work, yeah. He is being on. Alright. I will ask Kate later if he feels comfortable giving me his email for that.
let me check my email account.
So I should have
seven.
sent it to everyone.
I have 7 emails I have to go through. Hold on.
I'm just here actually writing down notes.
Are you able to make out what I said?
I have an idea.
Coming in months up.
I'm going to be the bigger person and walk away from this conversation.
Sorry, I spent a little bit of time learning an extra language, you know.
I keep accidentally typing.
How about you look? I'm going to refrain. I am demure. I am polite.
Lovely coffee, by the way.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's my own specialty blend.
Could use a little bit more milk, but it's pretty good.
I prefer it black.
Like my
Black's fine. So I went to this place where they put chocolate in their coffee.
Oh.
It was really good.
So like a mocha.
I don't know what mocha is. Either in
Mocha's-
character nor out of character do I know what a mocha is.
It sounds like certain, I don't know, you might like. One of my favorite things.
Mocha is essentially chocolate flavored coffee, drinking made with espresso, hot milk, and chocolate.
Yeah, I love drinking coffee. I don't know first thing about fancy coffee. I just put creamer into it.
Hmm.
Look, I just get black coffee, put 2 things of sweetener in it, and we vibe. So honestly, black coffee just straight up isn't that bad.
Personally, it depends on what blend it is. If it's a light roast, then you don't really need the creamer. If it's a dark roast, then you definitely need the creamer.
I typically drink medium roast.
Medium roast
Ye-
50-50.
Sometimes I drink dark
I-
roast.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I had to go AFK for a second.
You're
my
good.
father just got home and realized my grandmother was missing and not in the house. She's
Oh.
she didn't tell
Oh
anybody.
boy.
Oh,
Is-
She's fine.
that-
She's fine. She went to the store. She just
Okay.
didn't tell me.
Okay.
She went to
Okay.
get milk. Okay.
you would have to call 911 and essentially be like, "Hi, yes, we have a Alzheimer lady running around."
Yeah. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that.
Oh my god.
It's chill.
Ow.
I could do
Connor.
that.
Wow.
Why you do that?
Okay. For what reason?
Why?
For what purpose?
Because I didn't have nearly as much health as I thought I did.
Why would you do it at all?
I'd like.
I will be looking through
For
the Excel
spite.
spreadsheet here and individually picking out some people to put on a personal defense team.
All right. And I do want to bring up that we have. These are yours. I do want to bring up that we should put people through training, whether they're good at something or not.
Right.
So if anyone has ideas for training that they can do for their department, feels.
Please continue.
I feel like the only one that doesn't really need training per se is potentially supplier. They just need to know how to listen to people.
Sorry, what'd you say? I'm joking. I'm joking. I saw the opportunity.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke.
That was
Great.
beautiful. Nose comedy. That's awesome. So glad we have him on board.
Maybe reading comprehension is also a good idea.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now, I will say, I'm going to need a list, and out of character, I'm going to request and beg Rune to put a poll on for this. I don't know if they will. Rune, you can tell me if you're up for this. Of people who are willing to be trained, and people who are just fine with where their skill is. Because as myself and Wolf have discussed, there are a number of skills that need to be trained when it comes to combat to make us an effective fighting force. And I'd like to know who is willing to go through that sort of thing. There are already a number of machines and stuff that I've put together and I've been designing so that they will be able to be built. Basically, yeah, basically, Brune.
I feel it's better question, are you willing to train, or are you willing to train and better your combative ability? Because it's not just like one-on-one fights, which is what that question would say.
It is, because there are specific skills that if we can train, when it does come to the fighting, they will be better at. Because for instance, we're rarely fighting just one-on-ones. A lot of it is everyone versus one giant creature, or us against another horde, or this or that, of varying abilities. Sometimes we're having to dodge things. There are certain skills that I want to be able to improve within the Guardians.
If I may make a suggestion, is it possible that you could maybe request Angel or Kane to step in for the training as well?
If I'm sure when it comes to specifically combat, like one-on-ones and whatnot, I'm sure that they'd be great for that. However, there are things outside of even their skill set that I wish to train all the Guardians in.
Yes.
Like, they can definitely teach you to kick someone's rear end in a 1v1. I'm not denying that by any means. However, certain things like horde archery or wall placement, as in properly utilizing shields, you're never going to catch Angel or Kane doing that.
True.
Working as a unit, as a group, instead of just everyone doing individual fights, is what we're trying to get at.
Spy, shut up. I see you messaging me.
What's up?
Okay. Sorry.
I'd hope so.
that's-
He's messaging you.
Yeah. If also you could throw this into your regiment, could you possibly throw in potion throwing as well? Because some people need to work on their aim.
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely something we can work on.
Potion throwing on Java sucks ass. It is not fun at all.
Yes, I'm currently putting together a training plan at the moment. If anyone has any ideas, especially you, Vidi, if there's anything that could aid in the defense department of Oakheart, just let me know.
Most of what I'll be working with will be aid of citizens that are already here, aid of refugees, as well as physical infrastructure rather than just people.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to also throw this.
Sorry,
What?
I got a really funny message. I'm so sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Rune must be something really, really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, I'm also going to be offering first aid classes to the people of New Arcadia if anyone's interested in getting the basics.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I will definitely be sending some folks over there from my team.
Good.
Yeah.
Question: how would I train scouts?
Actually-
Go ahead.
Being able to move quickly and efficiently with an elytra.
Oh, so parkour.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably parkour. Yeah.
yeah,
Parkour
parkour
is
for sure.
definitely part of it.
Okay.
Parkour is definitely a
But
part of
why
it.
they get
Something that I
picked on?
suggested when talking to Crow about this before is that something needs to help us train stealth. That is another big thing. You're not always going to have invisibility pots, and even when you do, if you're going to be protected, you need armor on you, which Invis will not be helping with. So
Okay.
people need to be able to go around without being invisible
I mean,
and
I'd
without
like to
making
learn
noise.
I can try
Oh,
and
yeah.
do something with that. Okay.
I think it's a useful skill.
One
If somebody
other.
says they can't be stealthy, I'd like to offer a quote. If I can hide from the conversation where Lucifer was getting off-brand as like a trade-in deal, anybody can hide from anything. Because I'm me.
So
Yeah.
Oh.
may I ask? Previously, it was brought up the scouts being the ones who, when we go into other realms, the scouts being the ones who primarily try to keep those residents of those realms safe while we're in
Indeed.
combat. So I'm assuming the specific scouts would also be a part of the fighting group. However, if needed, if there are people who require it, they would need to branch off and do their job as a scout first.
Right.
Making sure people are aware of that, their abilities, so they're capable of doing both, because they're going to have a bit more stress than everyone else, as it's just another job to add to their tasks.
Indeed. Most people will end up having one primary and then one or two more that are added on as secondary positions that they need to focus on. However, no matter what, if the time comes where a specific job is needed, they will be focusing on that job.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Because I was like, I know I'm a supplier, right? But I do
Mhm.
want to do like combat and things as well.
Oh yeah. I would recommend that us as leaders should go through the training as well.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
supplying
we
is mostly
are-
like
Mhm.
mostly like, before we go anywhere, right? But I mean, it could be
Yeah.
like during battles and things as well. But it's gonna be mostly before,
Honestly, I was going to make a suggestion to the supplier group. Maybe it would also be good to start leveling up MCMMO levels to start getting in extra resources.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I agree with this.
That'll be so much time. though.
Yeah, that's so much time. That's
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear about it from you, Sweat.
No, but I'm just concerned everyone else here. Like, not many people have that much time to actually do
Rank
that.
6 in mining, it's not
We're
too
not,
bad.
gonna, we're not gonna tell them, hey, you need to get to 500 herbalism now. That's not. We're not fucking do
We're
that.
not
I
telling them
can-
to crank 90s.
I can
Daddies
teach
in
you.
Minecraft.
I can teach you the best ways to level up digging, excavation.
I don't really need that. I mostly need to level up what's it? Not axes. Fucking wood cutting.
Oh, chop cherry trees.
That's
as
where
well.
I learned.
That's the
Wood
best way
cutting.
to level that.
I would also recommend leveling up
Okay, they
acrobatics
patched
as well
it.
to
Fuck.
prevent.
What
ahead.
mean?
What about woodcutting?
Is
Sorry,
that
what do you
a
mean?
wood cutting?
Is there a cat?
Hell,
Yeah, there's a cat.
Probably.
Lex very much just said hi, very loudly.
He did.
He wanted to say hi.
He's on my lap.
Sweet kitty.
To be fair, you left that in as a thing for like months. Like, I wasn't know that was a feature.
Yeah, because I didn't notice. Because no one told me, Spy.
Wait, what was?
And now that I
cheating
know you
against them?
purposefully have done it, I have reason to remove some of your levels.
Oh.
What happened?
Spy knew that Cherrywood was not.
I told literally every of us staff member.
Oh,
That's
that
the thing.
explains why.
Okay.
You didn't
the
tell the
person
person
who-
who needed to know.
Yeah, there's the problem.
Did Cherrywood give you like an amount, like
It gave you
an
the default
abundance of
amount, which
XP?
is a
It was a
lot.
better amount. It was a better.
I didn't know that. I'm just saying that. I don't think I've ever mined the cherry wood in my life.
There's a kitty at my door. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Question. Mead.
Yes.
How like, this is an out of character question. How much knowledge do you have on first aid?
I have gone through first aid training, and I'm about to re-enter first aid training for my MA school.
Okay, cool. So as I've brought up this idea a few times, Rune, this is mostly a question for you. I would, though I am by no means, and this is kind of a big thing, I am by no means an instructor of any kind. However, I am qualified on something called TCCC, which involves wound packing, tourniquet applying, and whatnot. Which are specifically tourniquets and whatnot, are skills that I believe people should have just out of character, as you can save someone's life with that.
Right.
I would like to take some time, just some afternoon, and teach people how to do those things safely and properly.
Right.
Because again, if there's ever a time in their lives IRL that they need that, then they could save someone's life with it. So I'd like to bring that up to everyone of the possibility of learning that.
I would definitely want to have a class on that, because if we're talking, you probably have more experience of that than me does.
Yeah. Also, I have a tourniquet with me right next to me right now. I can show people how to do it too.
Okay, first of all, why the fuck do you have one next to you? Second of all, you don't have to flex on us.
I mean, anything can happen at any time, Mead, but yeah, look, I have a
You're not
tourniquet
gonna,
with me.
you're gonna lose a limb at your desk?
Maybe he just uses that to choke himself out while he watches porn.
You know what? No, science is too good for you.
Great meeting.
Get over here, Mead. Paddle.
Thank you for recording, Spy.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyways, but yes, it's something I would like to teach people. Especially since I have a visual aid to show people as well.
I definitely would like that, especially because with that visual aid, we can actually explain in character how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. However, I do plan on going around, and I'd also like to ask you to help with this.
Mhm.
I want to go around discussing people with our different species, specifically Inhumans and whatnot. For instance, Malati. Different quirks, because first aid and medical treatment for them might be different. Like I do not know. There could be something different with someone such as Aristeas. I don't know. Something that's normal for first aid could kill him.
Right.
So,
I would definitely think like we need to make sure stuff like isopropyl alcohol doesn't kill anyone, disinfection, any of like the basics might accidentally cause more damage.
Some gauze has lead string, which sews up on an X-ray. Gotta be careful about that.
Right. Well, we don't have X-ray machines in this world.
Some do. I would not put it past GeForce.
Fuck is an
Wait.
X-ray?
Don't worry about it.
It's essentially a machine that takes a picture of your bones inside.
That's some
Yeah.
sick shit.
It is really nice.
It pretty much helped
Still
for
hurts,
like
Stacy. You have no
seeing broken
problem.
bones.
I can't remember the exact number, but it's like 3 out of 4 patients die before they even reach the hospital.
Oh.
If we can save one person from that fate, by everyone knowing first aid, then it'd be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're getting too much on the first aid topic. We need to focus on the other topics.
No, it's good to talk about. That's what this meeting is for.
True. I just want to give highlights to the others, though, because I don't want to take up 90% of the meeting.
Right. Honor, do you have any questions on your specific area?
Hmm. Well, I'm pretty good at gathering things, but I'm not. But I know it's like I have to be like a leader, right? It's like trying to think about like other like who do I get involved in things? Like earlier we were asking like, okay, well, who would be good at getting ice? Well, Crow, but I don't know like the strengths of like people around me in terms of like gathering things. I know Spy is like kind of rich, but that's
Like,
some people have like gold hoards and things, but
yes.
when it comes to
I will
like
say,
the efficiency of gathering materials, I don't know.
I
Most
will
people just
say,
do that in their own time.
people to think about is Malati and Mika both applied for supplier.
Hmm.
Malati especially got a decent amount of votes. They are an ant. That's kind of the thing, which I feel like is the reason most people voted for them in the first place. But I know they would be good for supply. So that's at least one person you can rely on. And if you need someone to send you the forms and give you the forms, I'm sure anyone here can, or at least discuss it with you.
Yes, that would be nice. And you're right. I should look into those too. I don't talk to them very often. Well, try.
Make some friends.
Yeah.
Talk to Melody a little bit.
Well, actually, this brings up a question that I have, Wolf. What are you going to be
Yeah.
doing, essentially, as overseer?
I am going to be trying my best to help and get everything started, especially. I know I was talking to Vex the other day. We haven't fully decided which groups we're each going to focus on, though, from what I can tell, I am more so going to be helping the combative side, so Spy, Vidi, and Crow. So I'll be helping manage all of those while also getting the meetings prepared if necessary, answering any questions necessary, and making sure everyone knows how to do their jobs and we're making sure everything happens.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Would you be able to aid in communication between the different department heads if anything should
Yeah,
arise
of course.
in the future?
Yeah.
Cool.
That I am more than willing to do.
I think like one of the ways I could apply my role is like if there's anything that needs built, perhaps a building of sorts.
Yeah.
You know, I know we use schematics or whatever, whatever those are. It's very easy to
Blueprints.
figure out, like, yeah.
Blueprints.
I'm pretty decent at using that mod when it comes to like figuring out what kind of materials you need and getting that to come up and figuring out and like making a list of what needed. Like, it generates a list, but you know, I know how like my way around that and such.
Right.
And like assigning, it could be really fun, like assigning like certain people, like, okay, you go get this. Group B, you get this. You know, something like that would be interesting.
Fair.
I'm just trying to think of things. I'm thinking of a way to contribute to the conversation at all.
Oh, no, you're good.
That's fine. I'm not saying a lot
Yay!
either. I'm still thinking of how I can like do training for scouts.
Vidi,
Hmm.
how many people do you need for building purposes?
Don't know. I'll figure it out once I'm done looking for the sheet.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll have an answer for that question later this evening.
How do you get the sheets? Email.
You'll have to send me your email, and then I can send you
Okay.
the sheet.
Okay, I will send that to you now before I forget.
I just see your Discord pop up and get screamed at. Fuck you, it's January.
Also, I have a request. When January is over, can you set your status to be the response you gave, the really good response you gave for one of the questions of like why you should be like an overseer for supplier?
Yeah, I can probably. I don't think that's gonna fit.
The end bit is what's important. The number. It's really funny.
I was just gonna put "fuck you, it's forever," because that's the second part of the meme. It's from Red Letter Media.
Oh, yeah,
they're
I
like
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know the meme.
It's a lot of dime the door.
Yep.
Where is that from? Or is it just you being you?
It's from the "world is a fuck" meme.
Oh, I
Nice.
love that meme.
Born to die, world is a fuck. Kill 'em all, 1989. I am trash man.
Is there anything else we need to discuss about in this meeting, or?
I won't have
Oh.
anything to discuss with everyone until I can sit down and look at all the bunkers, ensure we have the bunkers in our possession. And I
Right.
can talk about infrastructure and what I need. That's going to be 2 afternoons worth of work.
Are we actually making a council building?
Yes, we will be.
We got
Um,
in the Nether. Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was just gonna mention we got in the Nether highways. How are those gonna be improved? Are we just gonna add guardrails to those, or like, are we gonna make it?
Make it safe
Yeah.
to use. Make it actually get to
safe
the
to
place we're
use.
using.
There's huge areas where there's not like netherrack on either fucking side of it. It's just a line of
Yeah.
ice.
And you
yeah.
can't even walk on the ice that much because there's gaps in the middle.
Because
so
there's
like
gaps. Yeah.
you have to
The
just walk
gaps
on
are
the
an
netherrack.
issue.
I use elytras on that thing because I do not trust boats
I would not
because
trust
of the
any-
guardrails.
You know, if you get nudged to the left or the right by a mob, which by the way,
You're
we
dead.
put half slabs out there.
Mhm.
You're done. You're going flying off into the lava. You're done.
To be fair, I was wondering.
Don't forget we
ask,
don't have to
Why
use
did-
sports.
why
Like
did
we
no one
can
fix
use
it earlier?
anything.
Don't
Use
know.
fucking cobble.
What were you saying, Mean?
I was going to ask. Most of us don't even use the Nether Highway. We use the Waystones. Would
Yeah.
being
I
that
use the
be a
Nether
top
Highway
priority?
daily.
Okay, to
Semi-daily.
be fair, you use it daily because you have to go between here and Aristaeus' castle.
Yes, but we're also all going to be using the Nether a lot more, especially
That is very true.
once Aristaeus people are here. I do want to talk, with their
Before.
military.
It's also possible that that in order to gather resources from the Nether, we will have to go out way farther, especially if you want like something like Netherite. Which could be a problem. if I need to supply people with like armor, tools, weapons, you know, I'm going to need a lot of ancient debris, and
Yeah.
it's
I
kind
also-
of getting mined
it's
out
gonna be
around here.
important. I want to be able to connect all the bunkers together via Nether portals.
True. Besides, I wonder why everything's been mined out over here for netherite.
Question.
What's up?
Don't look at Just Spy. That is not fair.
I don't, as much as I like the Nether, I don't particularly like traveling in it. I don't like lava, and
So
I'm pretty sure many people don't.
No, I don't. Viddy, I don't know what you're talking about. It's totally just Spy that's getting a bunch of netherite. No,
Nobody
I'm
else
looking at
has
you two.
mined. Nobody else
No,
has mined
no, what?
in the shelf, as I call it.
question.
yeah.
So, in regards to connecting every bunker with nether portals, what are you going to do to protect the nether portals themselves
We'll
from
have a
one
way-
person? from someone getting from one bunker and then having access to all the others.
Well, if someone gets into a bunker that's already issued, then we shut down that nether portal.
How are you going to do that? What alarms do we have to be able to tell someone's gotten in?
The people in it? Like, there's not going to be an empty bunker at any point. There's going to be...
I do agree with Crow, though, that there should be an alarm if an enemy enters a bunker, whether through
yeah, that will be set up.
front end
like,
or
I mean, there are alarms in the bunkers themselves that people that can trigger.
There are alarms in a lot of the bunkers. I will also be talking to Angel about and saying this.
I have something to say.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you can perhaps shut off a nether portal or cover it up, block it off, like remotely? Like alarm goes off, we press a button, shuts off a certain nether portal.
I will talk to Angel about that. There's probably a way we could do that as like a group. Turn off multiple portals at once.
We could set up endostasis chambers within some of the areas.
I don't know about that.
They wouldn't let.
I will talk to Angel because pretty sure the portal in Blackbreach is able to be physically turned off.
Yeah.
Like it's connected via other means.
I know there's no way to do it in vanilla, but yeah, I'm just saying that maybe a command block or something, or
Angel will know.
You know, command block, redstone kind of stuff. It doesn't even have to shut off the portal; it could just block it off.
Yeah.
Shut a door, you know, and then just trust that they don't break through it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see that being the solution.
Once Vidi gets information about the bunkers, I don't feel that would be an issue after talking to Angel.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Vex would also want to help with the bunkers bit. And even if we don't, creating new bunkers isn't the worst.
Yeah, I'd rather be able to use those bunkers because there's some expensive shit in those bunkers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in what you guys will do with that.
Or we reuse them because there's some of them that are larger than others that can't just be used.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm kind of interested in like the defense stuff because it's not something I've always done. At most, I made a bunker once for myself and myself only. And that's where I kept all of my shit to give out.
Most of my career as a general has been nothing but defenses, protecting people from invasions of clones.
I know 1,001 ways to not build a bunker, as the number of them that have fallen on top of my head during an artillery strike is greater than the times I've died.
I've luckily only had that done 3 times.
Oh.
Fucking hell, 105mm is scary.
Oh.
That's the fun one.
That's the one that goes douche!
Yeah.
Boom!
Yeah.
Spy, did you have something?
I thought I was gonna say, but I forgot. So I'll say something else. You know how like Visk knows, like, has read everyone's mind and stuff? So Adonis knows like, important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing about that?
I don't think there's anything we can fucking do about it.
Yeah, like, it's not like we can be like, hey, are you a spy? No.
Yeah, I know.
Except for you, because you are spy. But you're not the spy.
Yeah, the spy thing is concerning as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Get fucked.
Well, I guess now you're Canada wet.
I don't think that is a question for this meeting, because then we could do that at this current time.
There really
I will talk. I'll talk around. I have some ideas, but I'm not ready to share them
yet. As do I.
Yeah, I guess my first thing will probably just be working on helping the council building.
Yeah.
If it's of any consolation.
I'm not sure what else we need.
When it comes to the singling out who possibly has that bug, I suppose, implanted on them, could I be invited as an impartial judge, as I was not present when that was given out?
Rather than being an impartial judge, I was just gonna see if I could get that bug to look into people's brains.
Huh?
Paul?
can do
Fucking
that?
Leucoma.
Oh, I thought you meant
That bug.
that bug.
Okay.
I thought you meant like you're gonna weaponize the bug that.
Yeah, no, same.
No, no,
Like, huh?
no, 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 no,
About to be like 1984 in here. Jesus.
no.
I don't think Ryan would appreciate that.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
appreciate
no.
that.
Via magical means, why I'm not talking a lot about it because I don't know if that's a concrete thing we could do yet. But I will have an answer for that by next meeting. By the
Yeah.
way, when's our next meeting? If we want to meet like once a week or once every 2 weeks,
Weekly, bi-weekly.
I think
Tri-weekly.
bi-weekly would be good.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly would be good.
Possibly
Bi-weekly
for this next one, we could do it next week, simply because it'll be our first like big meeting that isn't just, hey, here's our first meeting, and then after that we do bi-weekly. I think that might be a good thing to do.
Plus, it would also help because we will then probably have that the end.
Yeah, we'll have a lot more information.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, yeah.
What about events? Like, do we
And
do it
hex.
after events?
I think we should do it
We could do it.
opposite from events, like every other week on off weeks.
Yeah, but sometimes
Haha,
off
I
I
weeks
wouldn't
are
will
getting
have
recommend
by other
D&D.
scheduling
people.
yourself on off weeks.
What, Rim?
I would not recommend scheduling yourself on off weeks. They're going to cease to exist soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
You're just gonna like cull the number of weeks in the Earth in half. The Earth will revolve around the sun in 26 weeks. You can't
Yeah.
stop it. Rune's going to half the number of days in the year.
You all will
I
die
also
faster
have-
now.
Do you think it would be possible for us to meet before events?
That's what I was going to suggest.
I think that
That
would be better.
requires a
than
lot of us
after
having to
events.
be here before events.
Is that
Are
possible
you
for
not able to
anyone?
be here before events?
I mean, I usually available, but you know, you never know, something could come up.
Well, yeah.
That would
There's always
make
this
things
maybe.
easier for me. Out of character, I know I will not have Fridays off forever because I'm supposed to be working, but my hours were temporarily cut because the rest of the store needed more hours instead of just my department. So, once we get those back, I'll have Fridays again.
Okay. So yeah, then we should probably definitely plan for Saturdays. Before.
I was just thinking after events, because
Yeah, but after events for some people, that's way too late in the end. That's way
yeah,
Right.
I would-
would-
After this meeting, Mead, can I pull you aside for a second?
After
Yeah.
this meeting.
Sweet.
Now, does anyone have any questions before I go on to the next topic that I do want to bring up?
Nope.
no matter what happens, I'll always try to uphold my role. I know it's not like as important as y'all's roles over there, but
It's still important.
yeah,
Your role is very important.
Everyone.
Without
No
you, none
super
of us will function.
no superpower exists without a strong logistics chain. Without logistics,
Yeah.
every army will fall.
Exactly.
You are the skeleton that will hold everything together.
skeleton,
Spooky.
skeleton.
Next up.
Now, I do want to bring up, I hope this will not come into play, but I will bring it up anyway, because I know the relations between some of the people in this room are not the best. If by any reason those relationships come into play during council meetings, I will excuse you from the meeting. We are not. This is a meeting with the council members and for what is best of the Guardians. This is not personal issues.
Okay.
Understood.
If it becomes too big of an issue to the point where you guys can't work together, someone, if not both people accountable, will be replaced.
Understood.
Because we cannot have leaders who are at each other's throats.
I see no issue with this. Is everyone else in the room fine with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I really appreciate having this role, and like I said, I won't try. I will uphold it
I'm
as
happy to
best,
hear that.
as best as I can.
I know that you'll be able to.
I know that,
Eh.
my brain sucks, so, like, might be hard. Might have to step out if it gets heated. But it shouldn't. If it does, there's the door. I know where it is.
There's also like
You will be
10
fine.
different windows to break through, so you're good.
You speak as if
That's it.
though
I
you're
would
about to
not
cause a
recommend.
problem.
Huh?
Speak as if though you're about to cause a problem.
No. No.
That
I'm just
no.
saying, I like being prepared. I like to
That's very suspicious, though.
cover my bases.
Honor, can I
Honor.
say something?
Yeah.
I will do the same thing if you get out of hand. If I myself get out of hand, I fully expect you to remove me. If anything happens, if something goes wrong, for the sake of the rest of the Guardians, and especially for my own sake, get me out of this seat, and I'll do the same for you. If something happens to you, I will remove you from that seat.
Fair enough.
I myself expect nothing less. Each person in this room has a duty to uphold, and if that is not upheld, then they're better off not being here in the first place.
Right.
We're haunted by the ghost of Prive.
I
Everyone duck and hide.
I do not expect everyone here to just become best friends because now that we're council members together. But I do expect all of you to work together and make sure that the Guardians have a chance of survival when it comes to leading them into battle and keeping everyone from getting themselves killed.
I could say something really funny right now, but I will refrain.
So,
No.
Won't,
okay.
pussy.
If for oh god, if for any reason that you have an issue with another council member, Kate may, as the council's mediator, may be able to help, though I do recommend and ask that you come to me if you need any help with anything. Come to either me or Vexlin.
Yeah. Okay.
Understood.
If the situation needs dealt with, we will deal with it.
You guys are passing notes.
I see that. It's like a middle school
Passing notes
class.
in class. How dare you?
We're allowed to have our secrets.
Not much of a secret.
What do you
Pretty
mean?
sure everyone knows that already.
I am a calm and collect person. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
Yeah. I'll quote you one day.
I'll quote you at your funeral.
What's the next topic of discussion?
I would like to ask the rest of you for another topic, because I know when it comes to picking people's roles, everyone has the forms, and I want everyone to discuss with each other who we think would be great for each role, now that we have these forms.
I haven't gotten shit.
Oh wait, I haven't.
Using the acknowledgement that everyone in this room has of these people, while also having the forms that they filled out to what they think their abilities are, will be useful to all of us when picking specific people for each group, especially offense and defense.
Question.
Yes.
as far as these forums and whatnot, is there a way to see like who posted what?
Yes.
If not in the spreadsheet.
Yes. You can
I
either.
see.
Yeah. There is the spreadsheet, but you could also go to the individual page and look through each one individually. Each person's responses individually.
Your last name's Lycan?
I made it up. I don't actually have a last name.
Like this
Is
Fair.
he supposed to like him?
I'm
Isn't
liking that
he-
It
name.
was
Son?
the.
Mead.
I guess my last name would technically be Cronin. I don't fucking know.
You can use Cronin.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll use Cronin
I'm
from
sorry,
now on.
I have to poke a little bit of fun at you for making your name Wolf Wolf.
Okay, now let me say this. Lycan was not supposed to be my last name. Lycan is the name that I used when I wasn't giving my name.
Mm-hmm.
My honor.
It was
You
an
still
alias.
put your name in on the
but
sheet as
people
Wolf
just-
Wolf.
Yes, I did, because that's what Vexlin decided my last name would be.
Mm-hmm.
I just wrote A Spy Spy.
I can deal with Cronin. Cronin's a good last name.
I don't
I know
care.
it is.
I think it's very interesting looking at some of the responses because I answered in character. Some people answered in like third person.
I-
It's very neat.
I actually have to BRB. My parents are asking for me.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
I'll share on the stream. Or not stream, record.
I'm already seeing a number of places where people, at the very least by their own words, require strengthening in certain areas. Because there's a certain baseline we need to be able to expect from a Guardian.
Right.
If if they're a good archer, not a great swordsman, there's a certain level that they need to be as a swordsman before they can branch off and become an excellent archer. I do
Yeah,
think people
exactly.
should stick to their strengths, but there's a baseline we need for each skill.
What I'm curious about
Oh, absolutely.
is there anyone who's not a 5?
Mhm.
Like if there's no
Anyone.
Anyone who's not a.
yeah, 'cause if no one thinks that the at least a 5, I feel like
What?
For.
You realize 5
For
is best,
what?
right?
I know.
Not everyone put that. Sophia put a 5 and for offense, and then said very bad at fighting.
I feel like
What?
like
The numbers are worthless because people didn't understand it.
no that's true actually.
People need to read! Okay.
I think you also need to make a literacy
I think.
part of the council.
Can I?
Shush.
I agree.
Can we allow
Yes.
editing of this forum and allow people to go back and change their shit if they did it wrong?
Hold on.
They
let me
can't
check
edit
to
the
see
forms.
if I
Sanity.
already did it.
They can
Pretty
edit the
sure I
forms.
already did.
Cool. Then I think you should put out. Can we put out something for people to fix their shit?
Never lost a battle. I took Arcadia with an army half the size of the opposition. Kane lost a fight to a fucking bird with a bow. I don't want to hear that shit. I beat him as Sparrow. I just had a bow on me. And he had like 2 stacks of gapples. I kept him alive.
Look, if you don't take him onto your team, I'll take him onto my team. But I think he's much better suited for yours.
I mean, someone such as Kane, I think that's what I was trying to get at earlier. So I think the people who are in the Guardian, whatever we want to call this, unit, army, military,
The offense unit.
they need to be effective at both offense and defense because we don't have enough people to spread that out.
Well,
Yeah.
just so you know, my defense is more so managing buildings and traps and artillery than it is physical fighting. It also has to do-
enter the bases?
Then that's where the offense team should come in.
What I'm trying to get at is
It
the
also has to
offense
deal with
team
evacuating
should
people safely.
the offense team should be effective at also defending.
Yes, absolutely.
I think those things should overlap, not be completely separate.
They should overlap, but there is parts of the defense team that do not overlap into offense.
That's
That's
fine.
why they're separate groups.
That's fine. There can be members of offense or of defense who aren't on offense. However, I myself believe that anyone in offense should also be able to hold the line. Because if all you do is offense, that's all you're good at, you're going to lose everything you get. Because you can't keep it.
Right.
Off defense and defense.
Scout also need to be able to be decent with offense. Swords and bows.
Oh no, definitely.
Because if they can't get away from an enemy, they will end up dying.
And if
they kind of can't do much.
And if that focus is like saving people on the side and damage control, they need to learn to fight as well. It is important, I will say.
There's actually 2 machines I have specifically designed for scouts.
Oh?
To help improve your abilities. Specifically defending yourself as well as combat while trying to protect someone else.
Oh.
So don't worry, we'll have you covered. However, I would appreciate your input on improving these to more specifically aid the scouts.
Okay.
I'll send you some blueprints soon.
Sure. Curious now.
If there are resources or stuff that people need to build, such as these training grounds, everyone on the supply team should be let know of this, especially Honor. Honor, are you here?
Yeah. Sorry, I looked at something for 2 seconds and then you said my
No,
name.
you're good. You are good. With the amount of projects that we are going to be done, or that we are going to be making now, your job is very important. So once we can figure out who all is best for supplying and gathering resources, then we can get the resources that we need to make these machines.
I'm gonna try to understand the forms in a bit, maybe after the meeting's over. Trying to figure out how to use the Google. What?
I'll go through them with you.
Yeah. I'm having trouble like getting it to show me what I want exactly.
Fair.
Because it's like, okay, it's like, okay, here's the responses you want. I'm like, okay, who submitted them? Oh.
I'll help. I will help with that. There are a couple ways you can do that. Either going through the spreadsheet, which you can get to at the very top right, or going through each individual response and looking at it individually.
I may have to take notes. Yay! Yay.
Tomorrow will be your your thing, right, Honor?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So we won't be having a mission tomorrow other than everyone helping you. So if we have a meeting next week and then start doing bi-weekly, I think that would be a great idea. That way we have time to look over these forms and decide who each of us think will be best suited for these positions. I feel that should be the goal for next meeting, is discussing who is going to be assigned to what team specifically.
Okay.
What time do we want to do that? normal missions and events happen at
9 p.m. UK time on Saturday.
9 p.m. So we think 7 p.m. UK,
Yeah,
Maybe.
good.
2 hours
Oh.
before, 3 hours.
7:30.
Y'all are gonna have to start using the event tab in here. Because I will not remember. It would greatly help.
Do you need to go take a nap?
After this, I'm gonna.
You know,
Again?
After this,
you know.
Sorry.
Some coffee.
I was
This
thinking,
isn't becoming of me. Thank you.
if I can't like personally get a hold of someone, right?
Right.
What if I started putting like calls for certain things on this quest board?
Yes. Requisition
Yep.
orders should go on that board.
Am I able to give you one right now?
Yeah.
Or would you rather me write it down and give you
What is it?
book form? Alrighty then. Specifically for the purposes of training, I would like sets of iron armor,
Nerds.
swords, as well as bows, with specifically mending and unbreaking on everything.
Angel.
Except the bow, which would have infinity instead of mending.
Okay, let me write this down. I'll use this book that Spy gave me and just rip out some pages.
Yes.
Okay. Can you say that again?
Iron armor
Iron armor.
with unbreaking and mending.
Breaking, mending. Okay.
Iron swords with unbreaking and mending. And then
Mending. Okay.
and then bows with unbreaking and infinity. Preferably, just throw out a dozen of each, just to have a number there.
You sure you want infinity? I have a lot of arrows, and we do have access to like skeletons.
Infinity bows, especially with unbreaking 3, last way longer than you think, and they're not very expensive
Yeah.
to replace.
Okay.
Mending.
So I'd rather save the arrows.
It's not like an actual, like a sword or anything where you have to use the materials. You can just use sticks and string to repair a bow, which are incredibly easy to get.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, eventually it'll say, like, too expensive. But, yes, I'm a mending bow truther, sorry.
Look, if
Alright.
if eventually we want to look into getting mending, we can, but let's give the infinity a try first, because it's going to be less expensive to test out.
This shouldn't be too bad. Getting unbreaking might be kind of difficult. I'll have to look into
Yeah.
getting an unbreaking villager if we don't have one.
Do we have an unbreaking villager? We should probably have one of those.
We can look into getting
Did
one.
he?
I'm sure
Yeah,
individuals
not-
have
Sorry, what was that?
Do we have an unbreaking villager at the villager thing?
I do not know that off the top of my head, but there might be.
I feel like there isn't. I might have to check, but...
If we
By the way, as a warning, I feel
Mhm.
like it should now be in charge of people in the supply team to be working on villagers.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to work on it anymore.
I hate
Wait.
villagers so fucking much.
Well,
now in
you're
this
gonna
game.
hate him more, because guess what I'm gonna ask you to get me?
Villagers?
No, a Wither Arrow Fletcher.
I don't
Whoa.
even know what... I've never
Are
touched...
those a thing?
Those are a thing.
I've never had a
Really?
Fletcher in my life.
That's how you get the uncraftable potion arrows. It's from Fletcher's.
I have to give Willa.
Okay, yeah, no, we're definitely gonna need that.
Yeah, we need
Mhm.
all of those desperately.
You guys should get a soulbound villager.
I think we.
Just shut the
Huh.
Is that a thing?
Wait,
No, but you
No,
know
it's not.
God damn.
It used to be.
I might need some help with villager stuff, because I don't know everything.
Soulbound
I can
villager
do things, just not
giving
efficiently. There.
It's just a matter of staring at
soulbound
our face, okay, I need
villager
to go through this.
costing 64 emerald blocks.
I'll still about your mom.
Luckily, the villager breeding system in there is already set up.
Okay.
It's just a matter of moving them when they're bred.
Okay. Yeah, I
there's-
don't know much
there's
about
that
that.
video.
I know I should, but I don't.
It's just like you
Might
set
need
up
some
two
help.
farmers. We set up two farmers in a room with a bunch of potatoes. There's a fuck ton of beds on the floor. As long as there's a bed available, they will make a new village.
Oh, I know that.
As long as you're not staring.
It's just
That's
moving
it.
them around. I have
Moving
trouble
them,
with.
put them in minecarts.
Okay.
There's already a rail system set up behind the villagers. They're already in place. You just have to extend the railway. And then you could just shove them on the railway and move them wherever you need.
Yeah, I'll
The,
have to
the
look
foundations
into
are
it.
already there.
What was the thing you needed? Wither Fletcher? Like,
with their
you're
arrows.
going to have to say. Are there any arrows?
Wither arrows and poison arrows. Poison arrows for me.
Arrows, poison arrows, and then
I will note that a number of the enemies we go up against, especially of the demonic variety, seem to be immune to potions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that would affect, and if someone hits someone else on our own side with it, it might be more of a detriment. However, again, with practice, that would become less likely.
We also encountered.
Would it be possible? Would it be possible for you to find out any information on the general effectiveness of potions on some of the enemies that we fought in the past, just to see what we're working with?
Definitely try. It's not. I mean, access to like enemies that we fought isn't exactly easy to get. So I don't know what you're trying to ask.
what do you mean, Spy? Just walk up and ask them.
You have to walk up and ask the enemies. No, you could potentially get that from like the gods, maybe Haven, maybe Angel.
Definitely ask about it. Okay.
I had a question. Not exactly my thing, but I'm going to ask it because I think it needs to be brought up. So in some situations, right?
Right.
We usually do something called partying up.
Yes.
Now, in some cases, we don't need it, right? In a lot of cases, we don't. But if there's ever an event where we do, should we?
Yeah.
I would
And how would we
recommend
go
it, yes.
about it?
That one does it.
Oh, sorry, I've written down notes. What'd you say?
That one creates the party for everyone to join.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do that sometimes. Yeah.
Mystical party magic.
Slash party. It's not magic. It's just it's. I just tell you to join my party, bro, and you're like, damn, I don't want to hit this guy. He seems like a really chill guy.
So maybe arrows bounce
He's just
off
a
your
chill
flesh.
guy.
I just have like, that kind of charisma, I guess.
It's like
It would be-
protection magic.
I kind of wish that like we could be in a party together, all of us at the table, and also the people that aren't here. But we want to be able to kill each other. Sorry. Or do you know what I mean?
That,
I myself have no willingness to kill anyone at this table, as that would be a detriment to.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant like play fighting, training and such as well.
looking at me.
I think you can toggle it though, so it doesn't matter.
Look at you. Your eye holes.
The only problem is that, like I said, if we have to party up for some other reason, we would have to leave it, come back to another one, you know.
The other issue is the apothecary itself uses such things for communications.
Anna, your boyfriend keeps looking at me.
Boyfriend? It's not my boyfriend.
Their
Your fiance
fiance.
keeps looking at me.
Well, stop existing.
I'm more gay than than you thought I was. Suck it.
I mean, what?
What?
Why is there
Huh?
an item frame next to you?
Huh?
So I can put down my coffee. My
That's
coffee's
not
empty.
coffee.
No, that's just water. That's just water.
Here, I got something better. Oh,
Hi, Wolf. How are you?
rock.
I'm doing
Whatever
well.
happened to
It's a
May?
paperweight. Huh?
So what happened to Maeve? I don't remember.
Had to leave because of some reason.
They're out of character. Their parents were.
Yeah, she had to walk the dog.
No.
I think. I'd assume. Maybe it's a dog, right?
Maeve does.
Anyway. So, does anyone have a topic that needs to be brought up?
Not this current time. I do not.
I guess
Like I
this is
said
the book I keep on
before,
me now.
Hmm?
I was like, I guess this is the book I keep on me now. Thank you, Spy.
Yeah.
He gave me a
I guess-
69-page book with Among Us at the end, and I was like, okay, I'll just delete every page and just start writing notes in it.
Okay.
Okay. I guess any future questions we'll bring up. What you said next week at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Or we just see
Saturday?
each other, we can just, talk.
2 hours before mission.
Okay.
Should make the event in our Discord.
Oh,
Nice
I'll
until we
make
get
one.
used to it.
Next week isn't wait. Are you talking about next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next week's not a mission. Next week is Squid Games.
Close enough.
Thank-
We don't
Before
talk about
Squid
that in
Games,
character.
Squid Game. Squid Game.
Happens at the same
particular
time.
Squid Games.
Damn, what
Guys,
happened? Squid
Guys, just dish Squid Games and have a meeting.
Nice.
I'm sure it'll be even more fun. I'm kidding. Joking. Let's woo.
Hello.
Yeah, we'll wait until after the games one person remains. It's like, well, there's not really much of a meeting.
All right, that one person is the council now.
you really think the one survivor is going to be one of us? Really?
Yeah.
No,
let's be real.
You know what?
not.
All I know is that I think Owen's got this.
Who the fuck's Owen?
Ewan's definitely got
Only Joey would know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't think they're cannons, but
As well
Honor
double
had a
check.
chance. Check general chat. I think
Huh?
Owen's got this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chat.
Well, hi, Angel.
Owen. Total
Who is that?
Drama.
It's Owen.
He's from he's from Total Drama.
Oh, Owen. Okay, yeah, no, I think he's gonna win. I didn't realize you were talking about Total Drama. Total Drama's great. Also, welcome back, Mead.
Thank you. Whew.
How's walking the dog?
I didn't walk the dog. I just went to go help my parents.
Well,
You mean in character you went walking the dog?
No, head ass.
they were walking about the kitty.
Your puffy kitty.
Apothecary actually has a harness that we can use to.
Man, I never walk cats. I should probably do that.
I walk my cat
Oh.
actually, IRL.
Oh,
I just run around the house and they follow me.
fair.
Also, I got a new Chiikawa sticker in the mail.
So, is there anything else that needs to be brought up in this meeting?
Did I miss anything?
Spin the bottle.
Nothing, nothing
I
important.
don't remember exactly what you missed.
to your
I don't
job.
remember when you left.
I think I left right as you were joking about your name.
Sorry, vocals, Tim.
Oh,
It's been a while.
I will say, like I said to them, though I don't think you have an issue with it. Given the relations of this group, the people in this council, I will not stand for people to bring their own relationships and problems into the council. So if that becomes an issue and people cannot work properly due to their relationships with other members, they will be removed from the meeting and will be discussed to get replaced.
Hi.
Connor? Hi.
I say that
I don't get it.
because
Yeah.
I know that some people don't have issues with others. However, I know some do.
Yes.
Right.
But okay.
I thought
I
Falcon
don't
was here
suspect
for a
it'll
sec.
be a problem, but it can be. So I wanted to bring it up.
Well, if this is in fact the end of the meeting, I would like to offer up the official or my idea for the official Guardian salute, if I may.
What?
Go for it.
Okay.
Guardian salute.
Perfect.
No.
Genius.
I agree with Connor on this one. I agree with Connor.
I second this.
we
I have a
we all say a
counterpoint.
woo motherfucker and then we hit pry.
Real
I have a counter.
All my fellas.
Oh no! Guys, I lost access to Bird Up because the server that was from didn't get boosted enough.
Oh
I
no.
lost that. I mean, it doesn't matter. I only have it like left for like 3 fucking days or something. Who cares?
Everyone may stand at attention as we salute our flag.
I'm not doing that. Wait, what are we doing? Heads, hand, table? I'm confused.
Barboach, 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 Barboach. As the Barboach continues.
Fuck's sakes. This evolved very fucking fast.
Alright, I'm guessing we're done.
I guess, did you have anything that you wanted to talk about?
Nope, I'm good.
Because
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut
You
up!
probably turned soundboard off, but here.
I say we revoke.
Yeah.
I say we revoke Spy's soundboard privileges.
That wasn't Spy that ended that.
No,
I know that wasn't Spy who ended that, but he did a lot during it.
No, I didn't. That's not true.
That was
if
everyone.
since you weren't here for a bit, if you have any topics that need to be talked about, we can talk about it. Otherwise, yes, that will be the end of the meeting. And next week, we are having the meeting 2 hours before normal event time.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
the goal for that meeting is to discuss who is going to be a part of each team.
Right. If that's the case, then I'll start making up a schedule, seeing who's gonna. I'm also gonna have an open invite to first aid classes soon, so I'll figure out a day by that week. By that time.
I'll do
Okay.
my homework tomorrow, promise.
Oh. I couldn't comprehend what was on this item frame for 2 seconds.
It's a button.
It's a bottle.
It's a button, but the bottle
Is it not? Ah.
I thought
Good
it was like
try.
a
Right,
Right.
question. Right, since I have you here, I've seen a few rounds. I've seen a few times around the around the server in the possession of a few people. You mind if I get a copy of your Christmas gift?
You know, the one
I
that's
think
still
that's
in
been
the
removed.
7-pack.
Pry's a bit
Never
busy
knew.
right now.
Oh,
The staff are a little busy at the moment.
very
Okay.
sad.
We're
you
very,
like
very
my
busy.
outfit?
Just don't
Hi,
come
baby.
to spawn.
I hope we
I
don't
don't
come to
walking
spawn.
outside.
I hope we don't.
There's
And we're
definitely
not
not a
going-
crater in spawn right now.
No, I'm looking at 3 bells all ringing right now. Meeting's out. Come on, Otter.
Okay. Spy, tell me when your stream's over. I need to say something.
I can pause
Okay, I'm
it
gonna back
to
out of
record-
here before we accidentally make a swastika.
What the? Alright, well, that's that. Bye.